Yes, welcome, princesses. Yes. Oh dear. DM's got a bit of a croak on this evening, but thank you very much for continuing to join us for our Dungeons and Dragon Age campaign, week 50. Don't forget to go and visit our friends over at Composite Games for all of your Warhammer Dungeons and Dragons RPG and tabletop needs at discount prices. As for tonight, let's go and see the Misfits and get on with it.
Actually, no, because he might come back.
Okay, so episode 50.
50.
More riddles, more challenges, and more twists and turns as you continue your awkward way through the mage circle. More clocks with no locks, magical poems, and doors spontaneously combusting. Only one door did not magically ignite, but you chose to step through the burning door. You crossed over a raging river and into a dark sandstone castle ruin. The white mist descended and visions of Anders' adopted sister and Holgarth appeared in front of you. The mist then depicting a large dragon-like creature as it flew down across the top of the city of Denerim, destroying an outlanding village. And as the mist has cleared, you now stand in the dark stone castle at the bottom of the staircase. That is pretty much the highlights from last week.
So we don't know anything about this castle.
No, you've walked through a door across a thunderous river inside, and you now stand in a dark sandstone castle.
So what's like beyond the sandstone castle? Is it like castle walls? So it's, do you know what I mean? Like on the outside, yeah. Or is it just like?
So from the outside, looking up, because you weren't here last week. So from the outside looking up, it was a huge 25-foot sort of arched opening, no doors. The sandstone brickwork was all aged and ruined. The castle itself, huge, went off into the distance to the right, went off into the distance to the left. As you
sound like there'd be dragons about.
As you stand inside now, you're in a room at the moment, maybe 100 meters wide, 60 to 70 feet long. An old staircase heading up into a wooden floored area. You can see a wooden parapet sort of running around the outside of the castle, and that's pretty much it for the minute from where you are.
What's the sky like?
What the sky outside. So the sky that was outside the castle, above, like outside above the castle, not depicting the red scenes that are above the main circle, sort of grey, dark, overcast, grey clouds, a heavy wind moving, sort of supporting the fast moving, raging waters.
All right.
What's in this room?
A staircase. There is one arched window, some rubble, some rocks, where some of the wall has started to fall in over time. But yeah, just an old, manky stone staircase heading up.
Well, if there's nothing else here, then I think we're supposed to go up.
I think that's the only way forward here.
Right, go on in, Drago. Off you go. You go first.
And Ander, why didn't you follow him as well?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. You better know End the Lizard first.
Oh, dear. So, Drago's heading up the staircase first. He's fine. He's not problem. I can do this. He's very good. I will walk up the stairs first. It's no problem. You know, I've got a bit of sore throat this evening. Please allow the bad accent. It's not good. Not good for anybody, really. So Drago with his very heavy, large, heavily armored, large frame starts walking up this old, crusted, ruined staircase. A few pebbles and a bit of mortar sort of move with each step that he takes, but 3, 4, 5 steps up. The staircase seems solid.
Keep going then. What you stopping for?
Oh no, I'm still going.
Oh, go on then.
And the staircase sort of goes up maybe 40 to 50 feet as you reach a stone floored area. The stone floor itself is battered, worn, broken. There are various holes in the floor, some sort of rags of carpet, maybe tapestries laying on the floor. The actual area that you're looking at, there are various slits and archways and a couple of doors that sort of head outwards, but there is another staircase on the far end of the room which continues upwards.
Mind your step, Bob. There's lots of holes in that here. I don't want you to get hurt.
Right. Yeah, I'm having a look. Oh, a little bit lower down than you, so I'm a bit more aware of stuff like that. Thank you for the warning anyway, lad. Appreciate it.
No problem, Majesty.
I'd like to just head on up the stairs and have a look at some of these tapestries on the floor. Anything of interest there? Maybe do a little investigation.
You
Roll
can,
my
I mean,
dice.
you can investigate the rags, yeah.
Just to see if there's anything of value, I suppose. That is it's a natural one.
Yeah, I mean, no more than tissue paper to you, really. You know,
That's embarrassing. Cool.
You can make out colours. You know, they're dirty, but you can sort of start to make out colours. But the pictures and what they're showing, yeah.
What you got there, go?
Oh, nothing but rags, nothing of any value or use here. I suggest we probably keep on going up.
Yeah. All right then, Gavin, get him over then, you lot.
Just going straight up.
Yeah, we'll send Drago first again. He seems to be very happy to do this job today. Point man.
Good idea, that.
Fed into butthead. Was it Beavis?
I mean, yeah, Drago continues to walk up the stairs first. The weathering of these stairs a little bit more than the stairs that headed up to this floor. With each one a little bit more mortar moves. The stones start to rock underfoot. Sand starts to move and fall and slowly start to tumble down the stairs. But yeah, I mean, again, you walk up about 40 feet of stairs and you come to another huge open area. Again, this time the floor, there are no holes in the floor, but you can start to see that there's lots of weathering. There are various puddles of damp and water. And as you look up, you can see that there is a roofed area and there are sort of holes and cracks in the roof. And sort of explains where the water's come from in this room. There are still more rags and tapestries and various bits laying across the floor in areas. You can see that there are parts of this room where picture frames were hung on the wall, but the frames with all the weathering, the actual pictures of what was in it have now sort of drooped and fallen, and the paint has run, and can't really fully make out the faces in the portraits. In the far end of the room, there is a huge 4-poster bed. You can see that it used to have curtains around it, etc. But the curtains, again, like everything else in the room, very weathered, very torn, sort of laying around the floor of the bed.
I'm bleeding knackered, you lot, and there's a bed over there, so I'm gonna have a nap.
Aren't we still on a timer though? We gotta get this all done, otherwise we lose.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm just gonna rest my eyes. You know, I'll just have a what they call a micro rest.
Yeah, micro rest.
Watch this, mate. Watch this.
Are there any other staircases leading down? I assume there's some.
There isn't a staircase as such. You can see in the corner that there is a hatch that leads up onto the roof. There is an old rickety ladder leaning against the wall, but there are doors, same as downstairs, scattered around the outside wall.
I think maybe while we're here, we should have a long rest.
No, mate, micro rest.
Yeah, the only thing about a long rest is that that's only going to eat into our time, and time is of the
but still.
essence.
That's right. That's right, Mojo.
Because I'd love a long rest. I got things that I got to attune over here, but yeah, again, I think we'll lose. I think.
And then, yeah, but I'm sure we can make it. I mean, if you've got things to attune to, then you need to attune to them. So you're going to need a long rest anyway. Otherwise, they're pretty much pointless.
Yeah,
Wow.
We don't know if we're going to need them when the time comes.
I'd committed to attuning to them after this particular quest was completed, but I'm not gonna lie, it would be handy if some of these items were usable. Yeah.
I like your thinking in all, Mojo. You know, living life on the edge is what it's all about, mate. You know.
We're always bloody knackered anyway.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, thinking of your king, and it is very kind, and it will be noted, and I'll remember that. You know, we'll get back to Osimo, and you know, we'll give you Living Knighted and whatnot. You know, just give you
Anyway,
in the time,
okay. We'll move on.
Nice. Well, how many doors are on the outside of the wall on the walls?
So you've got one door at either end, and sort of one halfway down the middle of the.
And is that including the one of where we came from coming up the stairs? So it was one of those doorways, the door we came up from.
These doors are all on the outside wall.
I see. So
Yeah, three of them.
they're independent of our entrance to the room. Interesting. Well, I suppose we should probably check out some of these doors rather than go up the hatch straight away.
Might be some more beds in there.
There may be some more beds. And if there are, I guess maybe that's the great universe giving us a hint.
That's right.
Well, yeah, I suggest we look at maybe the one halfway down the middle. I like the sound of that.
Or we could do one door each at the same time.
Or just kick the door open at the same time and just whatever's behind it, just take it as one.
Yep. So the rules are: if you run in, it means there's some
flee for your lives.
If you run away, there's something nasty in there. And if you stand still, there's nothing. Oh, that's the rule.
Lovely.
All right. I like this idea. Yeah.
Oh, man. So you're all taking a door.
Activate 3 traps at once.
You're all taking a door, yeah?
Drago and are taking 2 of them. and we take one of them.
Yeah, I'll take one of them then.
We'll take one each then.
Fine. Yeah, whatever.
At exactly the same time.
So you've got
Descriptions at exactly the same time.
staircase. You've got staircase, staircase end, bedroom end, or one in the middle.
A bedroom end.
I was going to take one in the middle, personally.
So okay. All right. Well, then, so I've got Draco and Andrew doing the staircase end, then, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Mojo
it.
doing. Mojo was doing it.
I'll do one.
All right.
Mojo's doing that one.
I'll
Right.
find. So the three of you have got one each, and Drago and Andrew are going to stand to the back
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
Good. Just
Yeah.
like you guys did last week when you were here. There you go. So, as you all stand there, you're all going to kick the doors open at the same time, yeah?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, kick. Marvelous.
God, who's calling it then?
Oh, what, we haven't kicked the doors yet? Oh, wow. All right. Okay. On three? And actually on three. Not 1, 2, 3, then kick, but 1, 2, kick on three.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then kick, or 1, 2, 3, and gig on 3, or 1, 2, 3, and gig on go.
Not overly
after 3.
complicated. You can make this.
Kick on three.
Kick
1,
on
2,
three.
kick. That's what it
1,
means,
2,
doesn't it?
kick.
1, 2, kick.
Well, where's 3 then?
There's no, the free is the kick itself. So you could
Or
say
you just
free at the
say
same time as you kick.
You say kick then.
Right, so
So you say
3.
1, 2, kick.
That's right.
is it?
All right.
Hold on. Cole is in the middle.
Yeah.
Bob's got the bed end. So okay, cool. All roll me a strength check to see whether you kick the door down. I think you're gonna be all right.
Strength or athletics?
Oh, I should be.
You can use
Yeah.
athletics. You can use athletics if you want.
A timing roll as well. See if we all get it at the same time.
Oh, yeah, I'll have that. I'll do it on athletics. Even better.
See if
Got,
get his leg high enough.
19.
Cool.
I got an 8.
Oh no.
26.
Yeah, fair enough. Right. So
+9 on athletics and an advantage.
Mojo kicks the door so hard that it just flies off the hinges. It's completely rotten wood. It out snaps, falls, and just drops off of the side of the building. And as Mojo sort of looks out into the dark, overcast clouds, there's an old rickety walkway, maybe 6 feet wide outside the door.
Guys, have a look at this.
And as Bob kicks the other door at the other end of the building, again, absolutely, the bottom half of the door completely shatters. The top half just breaks and falls and hits Bob on the top of the head. Why not? As it's all just rotten wood. I mean, as it hits Bob, it just literally disintegrates on impact. As Bob now stands there, a gust of wind comes in, and his beard sort of flies up over his eyes. As looking outside, all you can see is dark, dingy, overcast clouds, huge wind sort of flying past. Cole on the middle door. As Cole's gone to kick it, the bit of rock, his foot's gone straight through it, and he's sort of standing there now with one leg through the door. Noticing that his foot's getting really cold, he can tell that there's a real fast breeze, sort of making his foot go outside the door. But with a little bit of wiggling, the rest of the door just sort of collapses and crumbles. And as Cole sort of looks out, the same, directly out the front, he can see almost a white misted wall going up as far as his eyes can see, high, wide. But as he looks down, he can see a doorway open, the fast moving white water river to the entrance of the castle flows directly underneath him. But again, just in front, this 6 foot old wooden rickety walkway stands in front of him. Was that good enough for all three at the same time?
Yeah.
I liked it.
I got nothing. What you two got?
I got a walkway. You got a walkway, Mojo?
Yeah, I've got one. It don't look the best of conditions, really, but I have got one, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that Mojo walk over it. Maybe just little people only for now.
What are your passive perceptions, please?
Not much.
I think I asked this last week. I don't think they were that great. I think like 12 was the highest.
Oh, I actually got a 16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
13.
Bob might be the only one that notices.
How has Bob got a
Fine,
16?
Well, he doesn't pay attention to anything else. So.
16. Fucking hell.
Your passive
Add
perception.
10 to wisdom. Okay.
Your passive perception will be on the right-hand side of your sheet,
Left.
Right hand left.
the very left-hand side of your sheet. I mean,
Um,
left, like
Oh.
pushing left.
It's
Yeah.
okay, guys. It's empty. Right. So it's 10 plus wisdom. Oh, 10 to perception, which is their wisdom modifier plus their proficiency bonus if proficient. Okay, adding 10 to that. Okay, cool. So that is for me. Wisdom is 1, so that would be an 11, presumably.
Okay.
And I'll put
So,
that in.
yeah, I mean, Anders is quite high, but Anders sort of standing in the middle of the room at the minute. So as Bob sort of standing there with this gust of wind lifting his beard up over his face, Bob sort of catches a glimpse of a winged creature flying through the sky, and hears a noise across the ring with a
Get down! There's a blooming killer seagull!
I like the fact I managed to do that with a sore throat. Thank you. Thank you.
That was good. Yeah.
Ouch. He's
Run for your lives!
And,
Yeah, Cole hits the deck on that order.
Cole hits the deck.
Yeah, so
Cole
then
hits the
Bob
deck.
Lovely.
starts crawling. Start crawling over to the others.
Fair enough. Well, so you've all sort of dived onto the floor and you're all moving back into the room.
Yeah, look. What
Yeah.
were you doing, Mojo?
Well, I can't go over my one. I don't know where I'm going to go. What's your walkway like, Cole?
Well, at the moment, I've been told to hit the deck, so I assume something bad is coming. So my walkway, I'm not too bothered about right now.
Yeah, bloody hell,
Because I want to
Mojo!
get the bloody hell out of here.
Get down! What are you doing? Standing in that
I don't
blooming
wanna
doorway, you
get
lunatic!
down. I don't want to get down. I don't want to get out of here.
Oh, get me, go! Come over, pick me up, and take
Oh,
me, get over back
right.
to the lot of it lot. Before this blooming
Is it-
seagull gets in.
Is that an order, Your Majesty?
That's an order from a king.
Okay. And then I hit
Uh,
the deck.
Do it. I can't believe I can't do it. My throat is killing me. Damn. God, that's a DM as a fucking with a sore throat. That sucks.
I like the seagull impression.
Could you actually hear that? Was it
I
just
heard
like-
something. There's a screeching noise.
Giant bat.
There you go. Where have you got that noise?
Not so much that time.
I can't turn the damn thing off now. There we go.
Flapping. Okay.
So as Bob sort of hits the deck and screams at Cole to hit the deck, the Bob's door suddenly gets engulfed in a shadow, and you sort of hear outside with a as the wings start flapping, a breeze starts to push in the door and starts moving all the dust and the sand around, really stirring it up in the room.
Look over. Bob's on the floor. He looks over to see what it is.
Roll us a perception then.
God damn it!
Oliver.
No, just Bob, because he's the only one looking.
I get advantage. Yes.
Look at your shield.
17.
Nice. You see a large wingspan, maybe 20 feet wide, sort of shadowing outside the door. But as the face sort of comes down into the doorway and looks in, you see two huge, bulbous yellow eyes, a huge snout, two large fangs, and from what you can make out, it's like a giant vampire bat.
Shit.
It's not a seagull! It's a blooming bat! Run, run!
And Bob starts running
Where?
towards like Carl and everyone in the middle of the room.
Okay.
Cole scrambles over to so he's protected by the wall and just pulls the bow and just kind of points out the door, looking for a target.
Fair enough. As Bob now flipping missionary across the floor towards Cole. Cole now bow and arrow drawn. You see another shadow appear over Cole's door again, flapping. A large face with two huge bulbous eyes staring in, sort of stirring up the dust. Not really able to pick up what this one looks like fully, because the dust is now sort of scattered amongst everywhere. But you pretty much know. Mojo over the other side of the room. What's he doing?
On the deck.
You're on the deck. Cool.
He told me to get that. It was an order.
That's right, stay down.
As the two bats sort of flap and make screeching noises at the door, I'm not even going to attempt to do it again because it hurts so much. At loud screeching noises, almost deafening across your ears. The screeching stops and the flapping moves away from the doors, and silence sort of becomes the room
Oh,
as the dust starts to settle.
All right, I think they're gone.
Oh, God, blimey. What, you're going to have a blooming heart attack?
Yeah. So I'm guessing if we were to take that old walkway, we'll probably come across those bats again.
Yeah, what are we going to do then?
Well, we could always avoid taking the walkway. And the last doorway we haven't used is actually the hatch with the ladder going up to it. So I don't know if it'd be worth checking that out first. And if there's nothing up there, then we can take the walkways and see if we can fend off those bats.
That's a good idea. Anna! Get yourself up there, you stupid lizard.
I love the fact that you call Ada to go and do the work. It's amazing.
This is why you got to be present for sure.
as Ada sort of turns and looks and he goes, why don't you bloody go and do it? In his posh voice.
Because I'm the king.
Well, you're not my king. That'd be what Ray would say. Well,
Right.
That's a good Ray impression.
He's such a bloody bore.
I know, mate. I know.
so boring, he's not here.
That's right. Drago! Get yourself up that ladder, lad. Go on. You're the biggest, strongest one of all of us.
I think you'll find out I'm stronger than him. Just saying.
No, you're in Holgarth's body. Mojo's stronger than him. Holgarth isn't. Get it right. Now.
Yeah.
Drop
I was about to say mentally stronger than fucking true.
No, definitely not. As Drago goes over to the busted ladder, he puts one foot on the old wooden run, and without leaving the floor, straight through it.
Oh.
That's your fault, Anna.
I guess I nominate myself. I'm probably the lightest out of all of us.
More than likely, you're an elf, so you're very light, or half elf. You're very
Half
light.
elf. Yeah. I'll try the ladder. If it doesn't work, we'll figure something else out.
Well volunteered, lad. Go on then.
Just doing my part, sir. All right. Let's do this. And Cole goes for the ladder.
As you start to climb up the ladder, you maybe get halfway up this 30 feet of old wooden. It's very rickety. You can feel it starting to shake. Various legs of it, as you start putting your feet on it, start to bend and bow. You can feel the dampness of the wood as you put your hand on each run. But as you get maybe 20 feet up through one of the holes in the roof, you see a shadow fly over the top.
Oh. So I didn't actually go through the hatch? So.
Not yet. Roll us a perception.
Who's he? What are you doing up there, Mojo?
Mm-hmm. 22 for with modifier.
I think I can see something. I've got a 20.
I think I can see something. I got a free.
So you're too busy trying to worry about the moisture of this old rotten wooden ladder.
Seems to-
But the other two is that as you're climbing up, sort of trying to keep yourself steady, the other two see these shadows fly over the open holes as they sort of hear and feel as something lands on the roof, as a few splinters and bits fall through. Water starts to drip through a gap as the wood starts to creak and crack in certain areas of the roof.
Yeah, Mojo. I reckon one of them's landed. You hear that? One of them's landed on the roof, haven't you? Right.
Oh, I wondered what that was.
Yeah. I reckon we make a run for it over the bridge while they're distracted.
Well, Cole said he didn't think it'd be a good idea if I went over my one because it doesn't look like it's in a good state.
Right. Well, right. What would you want to do then? Go!
Yes, sir.
Maybe
Go!
I hear you. I hear you.
Well, you're not bloody listening to me, is he? Stupid hell.
maybe
Yeah.
maybe we will make a run for it.
Yeah. Help.
All right. I'll come back down. So I slowly. turn
All
back.
right, I'll come back down. Because Bob shouted, help!
You ignoring me or what?
No, I'm
Is that-
coming. I'm coming.
Shout your name 3 times. You're still not answering me.
Cole attempts one of those crazy ladder slides where you just hold them to the sides.
Yes.
Comes straight down. Don't know how that would work.
He gets
Okay.
D floor splinter damage.
Oh, what?
Oh, I'm kidding.
D4 splinter damage. No, I like that. That's good. That's good. And I rolled a 4. Who knew?
So yeah, as you start to, what are you doing? Have you literally gone, fuck it, I'm running?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I've gone down to Bo because he's asked for help, and we're going to discuss a game plan. I think
Fair
that's
enough.
where we are.
Discuss away.
Yeah. Go. Right. What, do you hear that? Something landing on that roof up there, mate.
All right, so it looks like this fight is inevitable. So maybe we should just fight him, or maybe I don't know. I could run across the walkway and grab their attention. See what happens then.
What won't we like dry talking to them? Would you reckon they might be all right?
Oh yeah, I could talk to him. I could do that. Yeah.
Can you do that? Can you?
I can. I have the power of telepathy. I can have a conversation with anyone that understands language.
Oh, well, yeah. That's a good idea, that. Well, get yourself back up there then, lad. We stay down here and protect the others, you know.
All right, so I'll go back up the ladder. I'll poke my head through the hatch, and I'll say hi in bat talk.
In bat talk. So you can only, in telepathy, you can only speak common.
Ooh, no.
Because they can only understand you if they speak your language. Because you're not.
No. It's something. I'm sure it's different. It's if they can understand any language, I can converse with them.
From what we understand, Plan B, right? For
I'll double check that. Yeah.
Mojo and Bob is the wood looked unstable where it landed, so maybe we could hit it hard with something, and then see if it collapses and it falls into this room.
Ooh.
So telepathy.
Sorry, I misspoke. It was awakened mind that I've got.
Oh well, I mean telepathy. They have to be a willing creature as well.
Yeah, awakened mind is slightly different. It can be any language, but they need to understand it.
Right, well, what was plan B, Bob?
Right, well, I reckon goals are dry and see if they understand it, right? And then if that don't work, Carl, we'll be on the ready. We're gonna throw Adder up the ceiling really hard so that it collapses under the creature's weight and it's trapped down here, can't fly away, and we just beat the shit out of it. What do you reckon to that?
I like it.
Yeah.
Maybe we
Sounds like a
won't
good
throw
plan.
Adder. We might throw something else. But
With Cole being up the ladder, because he was climbing up the ladder to do his biz, he didn't quite get his head out of the hatch. But while he was up there, you could feel that the ceiling was now being clawed away and scratched away as parts of it were starting to drop and collapse into the room.
oh, they're trying to get in.
Oh, all right. All right. Well, actually, considering I'm still up here, I'll poke my head through the hatch because I need to lock eyes on this thing to talk. And should I be nice or should I not be nice? I don't really know how bats react to talk.
Tell them to just tell them I'm the king and tell them I'm the
Bat
king.
All right, the Bat King.
Well, not the Bat King. You just tell them I'm the king, and they have to do what I tell them to, and if they don't, we're gonna do them in.
Yeah, the Bat King or something like that. And
Yeah.
yeah, I could work that. All right, I'll do that then. Okay, just give me a sec. So yeah, Cole pokes his head through the hatch, and yeah, he takes a look at the bats, and he said, "Oh, hello there. Downstairs we have the Bat King. You arrived just on time. If you like, I can arrange an audience."
You're met with nothing but screeches, howls as they continue to fight. As one of them sort of looks at you with your head up, both arms, elongated wings, as it starts to claw its way across the wall to the roof towards you.
Cole just dashes back down,
Ladder
closes the
slide.
hatch. Yes, ladder slide
I don't
abilities.
think
These
that
reactions.
works. I don't think that works.
Yeah, I don't think they took to that plan, so I think we should just kill him.
That's right. Take your positions, advantageous positions. Everyone will spread out. Spread out around the room quickly. Take cover. Mojo,
Marvelous. Give me where you're standing then.
get your axe ready. Or your sword.
I'm tired. I'm just gonna lay here.
And get your spells ready. And
Yeah. We've all got added spells. We know exactly what you use.
All right, just I don't know. Do we spread out? What should we do?
Yeah, let's spread out. I'm gonna take this corner over here by the staircase and just with my back to the wall.
I'm gonna take this corner over here because it looks more comfortable than there, and I'll get a few winks.
Yeah, we just spread out sort of equally, maybe.
Spread out.
I'll probably stay with Mojo actually. If I would stay with Mojo.
We're staying with Mojo.
Yeah, but everybody else is spread out. I think that's a good idea.
You're going to stay with Mojo, but everybody else is spread out.
And I'll tell you what, Mojo, we're trying to get their attention and that, and they can hit them from the other angle and that. And we can get behind my shield and, when I've got all the old giant's might and, you'll be all right with me, mate. And I'll just I'll get a little distraction on our end, and then you can get a little hit around the head, really good, while they're not looking and that. And then I'll slip under his legs and run over to the other line. Potentially, we could finish this first, go a couple of hits, a couple of magic spells.
Before Bob finishes,
the longest one, I'm sure.
To take a very deep breath. The ceiling finally collapses.
I was just going to say, just as you all you can see is Mojo just looking up, going, yeah.
You got that, lad?
The ceiling finally collapses. and crashing down with screeches and flaps of their wings, landing in a pile of rubble. 2 huge vampire bats.
Nice. It's on.
So let's roll for initiative, gents.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
Always my favourite noise out of Bob.
My rolls are pathetic. this evening.
Right. Okay. So 20 and above.
21.
Oh, bloody hell.
I don't think it's a good thing that I get advantage on initiative rolls because now I need to work out what I'm going to do within the next like minute.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
true.
Okay. 15 to 20.
19 with modifier.
Lovely. I'm going to do the 10 to 15. Okay, just tell me what you got then, Colt.
7.
So frozen with fear and Drago are pretty useless to you
Oh no.
All right.
Run away.
because I've designed this fight for the 3 of you
Cool.
rather than 5.
Yeah.
So yes, it's coming in a really weird position. There we go. That's better. Right. If you can see who's who, what's what, when's when, why's why. Bob, you're up.
Oh, well, I don't really know what I'm going to do.
Well, that's
Oh
really
no,
right.
what's going on?
Can I do it for you?
No, because I'm not going to use it.
That's
Oh
right.
no.
No.
That's
Oh,
a
go on
fair
then,
start.
do it.
Call up on giant.
That's a fair.
I swear his microphone mutes him if he goes too loud.
Nice.
Okay, so I've done that, and it's nice not to do it for once. Neighbours are probably like, "Why hasn't he done that weird noise yet?"
No, they probably think I'm in bed with the missus.
Yeah.
I might have uttered that a few times. Like into the bedroom.
If
Where's
you need it, I
Giant?
guess.
Where's Giant Bob?
Oh yeah, where's Giant Bob? Oh,
Yeah,
there he is.
Did you actually call upon it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Read it.
Oh, where'd play him? He was on the board.
That's my last one, that. Right, come here, you stupid animals.
He's going to charge towards the one at the top, and he's gonna grapple it. He's gonna grapple it.
Put me in headlock and then I'll come along and give it a noogie.
Oh, fucking
I want to see that bat fly away now.
hell.
Well attached.
He's gonna grapple it.
Genius idea.
Come on, please. Do I add that to a grapple? No, it's attack. It's attack damage. I got a 20.
you beat me. I got a 17.
Yes, get here, you stupid thing.
So
And he grabs the bat.
this creature is quite immense. Like there's a huge amount of body of it. Like what are you grabbing hold of? Are you getting in a headlock? What are you doing?
Headlock, yeah. Yeah, headlock.
Oh, that's a hilarious image.
Video ain't sponsored by Strepsils or something.
Probably have to jump up to get a headlock. Wouldn't be- Oh no, sorry, you're giant, aren't you? Yeah, that's,
That's right. Yeah.
that's fine then. It's fine.
Stupid thing.
Headlocked.
And that's it. That's it.
Of course it is.
I don't know if the grapple counts as one attack, like one swing.
It's one action.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's a feat that does that. Yeah, cool. That's me.
Marvelous. Well, that will be bat number one's go. So bat number one is going to be the one on the left.
Yeah.
So while we can, it sort of turns and on its elongated ring forefront, sort of crawls along the floor towards Mojo.
I'm sorry, Mojo.
He's going to attempt to bite him with an 18. Hello?
What?
Are you paying attention? I said,
Yeah.
the bat's going to bite you with an 18.
Yeah. And you know 18 hits.
I don't. Mate, if I've got to try and
Oh,
remember
you
everything-
must know by now that Holgarth's bite. Yeah, you know it hits.
You don't
know
even know your bloody flipping character sheet. How the fuck am I supposed to?
I just
put it in
imagine
front
the
of-
bat like waiting there,
I've
going.
I've
Is
known
it
the
hit?
armor cast. I've known
Is it
the
happening?
armor
Is it not
cast.
happening?
No, the armor cast is one of the only things I know from the top of my mind.
So as the bat comes over then and bites you through your weak leather armor, because
Are you sure about that?
he's going to bite you through your weak leather armor. Yes.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, are you sure about that?
Well,
He's
make
vi-
sure he's going to bite you. Yes.
He's varnished
Are
it
are
and
you- are you-
put it in the
are you-
microwave.
Are you? Are you really?
Yes. It has bitten you. Hooray! Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Give me Constitution. There we go. Constitution. 18.
Fair enough. Yeah, it doesn't take. You don't take any.
11 with my
damage.
+7. Yeah. Okay.
Your Constitution is +7.
Constitution on the saving throws is +7. Strength +9, dexterity +3, constitution +7, intelligence +1, wisdom -1, and charisma +2.
I like the wisdom more in this one. Right.
Yes, I
So bat number one is bitten. Nothing else comes of that. And we'll move on to next in the queue. Mojo, sure go.
right. I'll go up to the one that's grappled. I'll go right in front of him, the one that's grappled.
I'll give it a bloody good punch in the face.
I'll get an opportunistic.
That's
attack.
fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Right. So as you run over, the bat's going to take a chomp at you again. This is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, just hits.
That'll be another. Oh wow, 10 points of piercing damage.
Right.
I'm starting to wish I bought some lockets.
Mm,
Oh,
yeah.
no, just firm it. Drink some rum.
Right. I'm going to do my bonus action first. Just get that out there. I'm going to give a bardic inspiration to.
You do not have any bardic inspirations left, my friend.
Well, oh, come on, they did my sheet. I've got one.
Oh, really? You've given away a lot. You've given away a lot in the last sessions, and without a long rest, you haven't gained any back.
Oh, all right, then. Well, I'm not then. Well, I'm going to rage.
Oh, there you go. That's your bonus action instead of the bardic inspiration.
Yeah. I'll rage. Let me put a thing on there to say that I've used one. Right, that's 2 I've used of those. I've got 2 left. Right. Okay. So I'm going to attack with my great sword. Oh, sorry. Use the right die, isn't it? In it, eh?
With
Eh?
who are you attacking? You attacking that bat I got in a headlock?
Yeah,
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
got advantage.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Go and get it. Stupid thing.
We have a 26 to hit.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Very nice.
1d6. Okay, so that's 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And my second. Okay, that's 19 to hit that one.
Yeah, still hits.
Yeah, I've got die. I've got to make sure I'm using the right die. Yeah. Okay, and that one will be 15 points of slashing damage on the second one. And there we go.
Cool.
This is my turn.
Very good.
That will bring us to bat number 2, who is the one that is grappled.
Oh,
So while in a headlock, it starts to flap its wings.
Oh no.
Just roll me a contested grapple to see whether you can keep it on the ground.
All right.
You've still
get
got it. You've still got it in the headlock, but let's see if it can take off with you.
19.
Oh, I rolled a 19 as well, man.
Oh shit. Nothing happens then, does it? Oh,
Depends.
yeah, it's your decision, isn't it?
I'll come up with something for some flavour. So, as the bat starts to flap its wings, it sort of starts to get its body off the floor as it starts to raise up. Bob's still holding it in Bob's heavy armour, Bob's sheer giant's might, dwarven weight, keeping him on the floor. But the bat is in the air. And as it starts to flap, and the dust in the room and the sand starts to swirl and move, I'll tell you what we'll do now. Everybody is a disadvantage for attacks because they can't see what they're doing.
Oh, what?
Uh-oh.
You didn't mention any dust and sand and that when we got into the room in the description, therefore it's not valid.
Oh no, when he opened the doors. When the door didn't that come in?
Here.
But remember mentioning any dust or anything like that on the sand?
You need to pay attention more to my descriptions, mate.
Don't know what you're talking about.
No, I don't know what he's talking about either.
Really, yeah, because
What are you talking about?
all that rubble and dust from the ceiling caving in brought fuck.
I didn't see any. I got passive perception
Don't know
of
what you're talking
16.
about, mate.
Oh,
Don't know what you're
guys.
talking about.
Guys.
Anyway, that brings us to Cole's go.
Alrighty, cool. So Bat has got disadvantage now. Okay. I'm gonna just lock onto the other bat in the room, and I'm just going to Eldritch Blast.
Cool. So with the room as dusty as it is, you're at disadvantage.
Oh, so it's literally everything is
Yeah,
just
the whole room is now
God
filled
damn.
with shit.
Okay, cool.
So everything in the room is at disadvantage.
You can see the dust actually, yeah.
You can, it's here, look.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, cool. I'm going to I will stay on that. So I'll roll
And if
for
I do that. Is that better?
Yeah. No.
much less visible.
No.
So Eldritch Blast for shower on that dude. So disadvantage. Oh my god. Okay. 11 to hit.
That 11 is a miss.
Okay, and I have 2 beams with my Eldritch Blast. We'll try again. It is 13 to hit.
A 13 hits.
Oh, cool. Okay, so that one is equal. Okay, cool. So that is 10 damage and pushes the bat back 10 feet.
The bat can't go back 10 feet, so we'll just say it pushes it up against the wall.
Yeah.
Cool. His wings sort of.
Yeah, that's what I was imagining.
Cool. And that's me. I'll sit where I am. Hang tight.
Fair enough. Just for my own thing, you move like that, just so you can see it. There you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Cool. Brings us back to the top of the round, and that'll be Bob.
All right. I'm fucking getting at you.
And I've got him in a headlock with my shield arm, and I'm gonna. No, I don't want to. No, I'm not going to use the Weaver's Edge. I'm just going to punch it in the face twice.
An arm strike. Sure.
Nice.
I don't know why. I'm no, go on. I use the Weaver's Edge.
And that's really awkward. It's just kind of like.
Yeah, well, I punch it in the face.
It's a good
Yeah.
vision. It's good
Yeah.
cinematic effect.
Trying
Yeah.
to stab it in the eye.
Come on, you.
Yeah, bastard. That is a 19 to hit,
That hits.
and then unarmed strike is a standard 5 plus a d6 for the giant's might, so you get 10 points of bludgeoning damage. And then again, I'm going to try and for a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
15 hits, very nice. And then another 5 points of bludgeoning damage, so 15 points altogether.
Wow. So as you sort of with the struggling of the bat as it's sort of like trying to take off, the wings sort of stop flapping as it sort of lays flat on the floor next to you.
Yes.
Get back down there, you stupid.
We did knock him out.
Try and do, lad. Try and do.
It's dead.
Oh, it's dead.
Oh,
Nice.
Fine.
That's how you do it, lads. Let's grab the other one.
Yeah, these are only giant bats. Do you know what I mean? A little fight.
I could use my cloak for the bat and just turn
Yeah,
around and
we
say,
can
"Oh, look,
definitely-
I'm your cousin. I'm your long lost cousin." Hey.
If that's the end of Bob's go, that'll bring it to bat number 1.
That would have been funny. I should have just gone cloak of the bat and then just fucking gone, "Hey, it's okay with your cousin."
So after seeing his mate get his face punched in and it being pushed up against the wall, it can't take off enough to get flying room. So it again mounts on its front legs and starts running toward Bob.
oh God.
As the bat tries to mount Bob from behind with a
Ugh.
19,
Oh yeah.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
And with Bob wearing all this strong, super thick drake scale armor, it's going to bite him on top again. With a, it's not that great. With 4 points of piercing damage, but could you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yeah, I certainly can. Con's pretty good, but I reckon the roll will be pretty shit. So let's see.
That's what I'm hoping on.
Oh, 20.
Oh yeah, no, you're safe. Not a problem. Easy enough. You start to feel something sort of coursing through your veins, but you know you're strong enough to keep it subsided, and then that'll be Mojo.
Right. Okay. I am going to again attack with my greatsword. Yeah. Oh, that'll do. 22 to hit.
That's right. I'll turn you around so you're at least doing something. Yeah, 22 hits.
Right, that's 14 points of slashing damage on go number 1.
Yeah.
17 to hit.
It's
Okay. And that one is 15 points of slashing damage. Do I not get the bonus? Do I not get any bonuses for because I raged?
yeah. We were supposed to add them on, bruv.
I suppose what is it a +2 on each?
Yeah.
So 17 on the first and 14 on 14 on the first and what did I say the last one was?
I don't even know, but it's fine. It's fine. Doesn't matter. And then Mojo's done his 2 attacks. That'll bring us to Cole. Goes back. Number 2's dead.
Cool.
It suddenly got very green in my room now that the sun's gone.
I like it.
I've been clean out of grot bags.
Alrighty, so what's the disadvantage because of all the dust? I take it that's not changed at all.
The dust is still there. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
although the bat's not flapping, the dust is still there.
Cool. Alrighty. Let me just open it. I'm gonna go for a bow strike. I'll just move a bit more in a position because I think I am.
No,
in line of-
you got to clean it.
I got clean sight.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
cool.
mean,
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll pop the bow and take some shots at the dude. So rolling with disadvantage, and that is a 18 to hit.
that definitely is.
Cool. And that is a and that is a 11 damage.
And with that arrow striking the back, Cole, describe the kill.
Cool. Cole, refined gentleman, he pulls back his bow and realizing that this arrow will probably be the last thing that the bat sees, gives a little wink at the bat, lets the bow loose the arrow and goes straight into the bat's eyeball.
Lovely.
Good job. Well done. That was fun, wasn't it?
And with a screech, the bat just collapses in front of Bob, just laying there, tongue out, arrow sticking out of the eye. The other eye still sort of looking around, but no movement or breath in the body.
Well, that was
Cool.
stupid little animals. I quite enjoyed killing them.
Not every fight needs to be an epic hour-long.
Yeah.
saga.
Absolutely. We're experienced fighters anyway. Sometimes we will just dispatch enemies quickly. And,
That's right.
you know,
I like your confidence.
you'll need it. Yes.
Cool, well, bloody hell. Oh, damn
I
it.
quite like these little models.
Yeah, I like them.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice to fight something. Well, actually, we fight different things all the time, but yeah, I quite enjoyed fighting those for some reason.
I just like the vision of Bob being lifted up. Up into the air while he was like
Struggling.
Where you think you're going, you bastard?
The good vision.
As the dust starts to settle in the room, you can see that the clouds over the top now through this gaping hole in the roof have now started to grow darker. Rain has started to fall through. And as you sort of look up into the rain, your eyes squint, you see a crack of lightning.
Ooh.
That's not good.
As a storm starts to brew on the outside of this castle.
Now can we have a long rest because the weather's really shit outside.
What's that bed looking like? Is it still under shower? Or is it
The bed is now under a film of dust and sodden.
Oh.
Lovely. You can sleep underneath.
Well, it don't look like we be sleeping tonight, lads, and why don't we have a little look at these bats, see if there's anything useful we can salvage from them? Maybe make a cape out of the wings or something like that. That'd be quite handy, because
I still think we should. I still think we should have a long rest, because judging by the thunder and all that like that, we're not going to be going anywhere else relatively quickly. So,
well, I mean, personally, I know it's not a bad idea that. Mojo.
what about if you stay awake then, Bob? You can check those bats out, right?
Yeah.
Cole can attune to his things that he needs to attune to. I'll get some sleep and have my long rest and recuperate what I've lost. And then, because you're awake, you can make sure we don't oversleep.
Well, yeah, it's a good idea, yeah, but I reckon we should still get moving. I mean, maybe an hour.
We can't go anywhere. You see what it's like outside.
On a walkway,
but-
we could potentially be struck if we're the only objects that are just,
Exactly.
walking around out there.
I'll be honest with you. I've quite enjoyed our adventures over the last few weeks. And
no, you don't.
I do. I do. What are you?
Bullshit. You
love
can't.
it.
No way, you can't. He can't go from literally 40 odd episodes to always being knackered. To all of a sudden, everyone else needs a rest, and you're like, no, it's all right. We can keep going.
Right.
Bullshit.
No, right. I've seen the light, lad. Right. Ever since I became king, there's been a shift in my consciousness, and I feel like this sort of thing, has been going on for a while, and I feel like this is more of a challenge, personal challenge. I say we push through, see how far we can go. I reckon we can do it.
Does Draco know anything about how we could potentially protect ourselves from lightning? Has he got any thoughts of
Yes, it's called sleep.
He's still scared of those bats.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, yeah. I suppose you have for the count.
We duck and Drago in that bed over there.
Yeah, no. Well, what do you think? I think sleep would actually do some of us some good.
Bollocks. And Andy would never agree with you in a million years.
Bullshit. No, if we're getting away with all of a sudden fucking I'm away fucking knacking here, all of a sudden feeling sprite and I've got unlimited energy to keep going, right? Then fucking Anna can change like that as well.
No, right, lad. No, I'm quite enjoying myself. But,
you got to remember, Bob's sticking to the task.
That's right.
Yes, but this is the thing. At the end of the day, with low hit HP, without being able to use any of the spells or inspirations, some of the spell slots and that all being used up, we're not going to be in any fit state for any kind of final battles or really tough battles, because we're not going to be able to use
Anybody would think that was the challenge.
Well, right. I'm just saying.
It's not like every time you play a computer game and you're like, oh, look, there's some health. Oh, look, there's some mana. And you're walking into that fucking big boss fight. Well, how about for once that you don't get the extra health, you don't get the extra mana, and it's more of a fucking challenge when you get in there.
I like it, because then you got
bullshit. It's called input and God mode.
You got to think outside the box, though. This is what I like. I like the challenge. I like to tinker on the edge.
I don't like being challenged. I'm just telling you, saying there's no harm in having a long rest. It has been ages. And it could potentially be the last long rest we have.
I personally don't mind having a long rest, but I do go back to the original mission whereby it was time constrained.
That's right. Well, if by my calculations, we've only got about another 12 hours. Otherwise, we're dead meat.
All right. Well, if we have a long rest, and that chews up 8 hours of that, and we got 4 left over.
That's right. Gives us 4. I mean, if you're confident, Mojo, we'll have a long rest. But it'll be on your shoulders. Be your fault, mate. Be your fault if we fail, and we won't be too happy. We'll be dead.
Oh, Lord King.
So I mean. Oh, I'm happy to go with whatever plan, but at the end of the day, I think 12 hours isn't really that long, and this bloke seems quite powerful.
Piping shit.
Hey, what? Didn't catch it.
Piping shit.
And he's saying we got 12 hours left.
Funny you'll get that message.
So I think then we should go because we're time constrained.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
But we're gonna have to figure something out about this lightning. But I don't know. And this walkway may not even hold Mojo's weight, so we're gonna have to be prepared for that. I recommend I put myself forward again, being the lightest person. I should go up front and just test the walkway.
Well, I ain't have a look at this walkway, and you ain't even told me anything about it. I don't even. What's it made of? Is it wood? Is it stone? Is it made of feathers? What's it made of?
Well, I did tell you when you looked out there, but yeah, it's old, rickety, rotten wood.
Right. Well, you should tell us that next time go. Right. It's just a tip for the future.
I just want to point out on my map. Look, see, wood.
It's not a bleeding walkway, though, is it?
Hold on. Allow me to sort of. Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
right. Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Totally
Cool.
not what I was thinking of.
No,
Yeah, okay,
I
cool.
thought it was going. So it's not really going anywhere. Just going.
No, it's
going
around the
perimeter.
edge.
Yeah, okay.
I thought it was like a bridge leading to
Yeah,
nowhere.
that's what I saw in my mind as well.
Mm.
That cleared it all up. So. Well, then we've got nothing. Going out in that walkway, don't achieve shit.
You might see something, and I mean, what did you see up there when you went up the ladder anyway? What did you have in it? What is anything of interest? Anything you like might be a zip line or something up there?
That's true. There might be something up there. I saw a bat coming toward me, and he didn't want to talk. So I could go back up there and see if there's anything of use. So yeah, I'll scramble up there. So, that's the top.
As in scrambling up there. As you start to scramble up there as quickly as that, you sort of break a couple of runs on the ladder as you go up. Not taking as much care as you did the last time. But opening the hatch and sort of poking your head up. Yeah, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for some sort of flying aircraft. Maybe
It was an air balloon.
Well, yeah, balloon, or what was that thing that
You guys understand that
Assassin's Creed 2?
You guys understand that you're still in the mage circle.
Yeah, but it'd be fun though. If we were like,
but it would be
floating around in this room. This is crazy.
But yeah, no, as you go out there, the only things that you can see is a high up flagpole with no flag on it.
Flagpole. Hey, there's just a flagpole up here, nothing more, with no flag on it. It's pretty useless.
No flag, eh? I wonder what those.
Fireworks.
Interesting.
Jubilee fireworks going off. That looks really pretty.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for them to start going. Oh no, they should have been going off 45 minutes ago. Yeah.
That's really pretty. Okay, cool. God save the Queen. Yeah. Right. All right. So yeah, nothing of value up here. If I look into the distance, can I see anything at all?
You can see dark clouds. Your head is getting absolutely soaked. The rain is falling quite heavy now. Inside, the rain is falling quite heavy. The lightning sort of continues to flash, and the thunder now starts to rumble. And you're under a full-blown storm.
I'm getting back inside, yeah. So I'll close the hatch and ladder slide down.
As you close this hatch and sort of get back down the ladder and turn around, you now see a 40-foot rainstorm sort of coming through the roof and hitting the floor in front of you because there's a hole in the roof.
Yes.
Yo, what are we gonna do now?
Is there anything on the bats? Anything worth any sort of? I'll
Hey.
investigate the bats very quickly.
Crafting wise, I mean, if you want to try and break their fangs out, or you can take their venom glands.
Oh, I'll go for the venom glands. I like
But make
that.
note
Yeah,
of it. I
still
mean,
got some venom left that we collected from that other battle we had, wasn't it?
I got some
Oh,
venom
yeah.
sacs. I'm collecting a lot of venom.
They
Venom
fucking I remember shit.
from bats. All right.
Yeah. Need
So,
someone to,
well, listen, boys. I think we're at some sort of dead end here. I don't see where else we can go.
I'm gonna have a quick sleep. Sleep. I'll use the saying sleep. And then have a quick sweep around the walkway around the side and just see if there's anything of interest or if I can see anything off into the distance of any use. I don't know if anyone wants to help me out.
so what door are you going out and what way you're turning?
I'm going out that one over there and I'm turning left.
so how wet are we?
You decide.
How
Or is
wet
it? Does
are
it matter?
It matters. So
All right.
you got 3 doors. Pick one.
How wet are we?
Bed end, stairs end, one in the middle.
You're very wet.
Oh,
Yes,
you're
sir.
yeah. It's so.
Because of the rain.
Yes.
Raindrops keep falling on my head.
That works.
I just like the guy's feet are too big for his bed. Nothing seems to fit. Raindrops keep falling on my head. They keep falling.
It's like that little kid singing nursery rhymes in the corner, and as soon as you turn and look at him, he just kind of goes quiet.
Senses the room.
Oh, lovely, lovely, Mojo.
Bed end, stairs end, one in the middle.
Right, I'm going out. There's one on the left. Going out
Okay,
on
so
the
if
left.
you're standing in the middle of the room looking forwards, left will be the bed end.
That's right. I'm going left.
This was the one where the bat attacked Cole. No, bat attacked you.
There's the one.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So as you sort of you poke your head out and sort of look, the rain is absolutely thundering, hammering down. What way are you turning? You turning left or right?
Oh, well, there's poke me head out. What do I see down the left?
As you look left, you can see that the walkway continues on. So the room that you're in is maybe sort of like 60, 70 feet front to back, 100 feet wide, 60 to 70 feet front to back. As you poke your head out and look left, you can see that there's at least 100, well, in front of you because of the darkness, you can see like 60, 70 feet of walkway, but you can see the walkway continues into the clouds. You can't quite see how much further it goes.
Right, lads. I'm going right here. This walkway it seems a bit dodgy to me, and so I need Drago and Mojo front and centre. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up.
Drago and Mojo front and centre.
And
I
two
must
biggest guys.
protest.
I like
And,
it, the 2 biggest guys.
I don't
yeah,
like the weight placement of that.
Right. You're not going out, lads. Don't worry. Right, I'm going out of self-sacrifice and all that is what a king does. But I'm going to tie this rope round my waist, right?
Yeah.
Right,
Is
yeah,
this-
right.
Is this the magic rope or just a normal rope?
The magic rope. Yeah.
It's a magic rope. Yeah.
So the rope of climbing. So the rope of climbing is still only 50 feet long.
Yeah, and then I'm going to tie a normal rope onto the end of that one.
Okay, fine. No, that's fine.
And then Drago's going to get out his rope and tie his rope onto the end of that one.
All right, so you got magic rope on you, and there's another 100 for a hemp rope.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
And if I need any more, right, one of you lot get your bleeding rope out. But I know you've all got one.
No, everybody. Anda didn't carry rope.
Well, you know.
I think I
didn't-
got some rope.
Yes.
I got some rope. Yeah, I got
So
some
we've got 200 foot of rope.
Nice.
Lovely.
Imagine Bob getting to the end of the 200-foot rope and then falling.
It'd be just like a big pendulum, just kind of falls off the end there.
Yeah,
Ah.
just swinging around the building.
Well, I enjoy the fact that, I mean, you're only 2 floors up, so you've only got 100-foot to fall down.
Oh shit!
That's not ideal. Yeah.
Oblivious to that
Maximum of 100
information.
foot. Maximum of 100 foot.
Oblivious to that information, he still gets 200 foot worth of rope and walks out to the left.
With the rope of climbing around your waist, you start to make your way along these rickety, 6 foot wide, rotting, wet plankway. You start while you're walking, you can see that the clouds are dark and the thunder still rumbling, the lightning still flashing, sort of crashing down in the distance. You're wondering what is in the distance, but because of the cloud cover, you can't quite see anything past maybe 30 feet away from the building, just the flash of light. You see shadows sort of flying around in the clouds above you as you're walking along. But reaching the end of the 50 feet, you feel a little tug as they start releasing the second 50 feet. You now step across. You can sort of see, like, Bob's not a complete idiot, so Bob sort of works out that the end of the room that he would have been in would end about here. But you continue to walk along. The brickwork changes very, very slightly from sort of like a dark sandstone, you know, sort of with yellowish in color, brownish yellowish in color, to a more grey, granite-y type stone. The wood walkway underneath is still sodden and rotten, and with each step it creaks a little bit, leans a little bit, and starts to move. But the walkway continues to go around the outside. No windows have yet started to show. You've reached the 100-foot mark of the rope now. Are you waiting for the tug to continue?
I'm looking at his stone and look, can't find any windows, so I'm gonna carry on.
We're going to carry on. Cool.
Carry on. Yeah.
So, as you continue to walk, you feel the little tug, and as the guys in the room would then tie another knot, and you continue to push on. And at 130 feet, you reach an archer's slit in the window.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You can't fit through it, but you can look through it.
Let's have a look in here then.
The wall is very, very thick. Maybe 2-3 foot thick of blockwork. But as you look through the narrow slit in the wall internally, you can see a very regal room. There are two thrones sitting upon a mantle. There are cups, goblets, candles, candelabras, a huge chandelier hanging in the middle of the room. This room's very regal, very royal, very upper class. What looks in there, you can see that there are lots of cobwebs and everything on all of everything in the room.
Can I see any doors?
Not through this slit, because you can literally look straight forwards.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Keep going.
Again, as the thunder and the lightning continue to crash and flash around you, at 148 feet, why not? Because that sounds good. Because then I ain't got to worry about time and I'm a bit of rope off. You reach a sort of a window-ish. It's sort of 2 foot high, maybe 4 foot wide, and gently arched.
Oh, what's in it? What's through the window?
Well, it's sort of Bob at 3.5 foot tall, and the window's sort of 6 foot high.
We'll have a look.
Climb.
Mojo, go and have a look.
We're all
You're right,
far
Mojo.
away.
Mojo, you're currently inside holding the end of the rope. Only Bob's walked along the outside.
Or did he follow me out?
Oh,
How convenient.
Jump up.
I mean, you can use athletics to try and climb the brickwork.
Yeah.
Otherwise, acrobatics to jump and look.
11.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's not a difficult thing. You only need to get up 2.5 feet. So as you sort of grip on and sort of manage to get yourself up a little bit, you get both your fingers. You're a big, strong boy. Do you know what I mean? You pull
That's
yourself
right,
up. And
yeah.
as you sort of looking, you can see.
An old man and a dwarf.
Eh?
He's a fucking old man and a dwarf. Fucking big, strong boy.
Well, he is a big, strong boy. What's your strength? What's your big number on your strength? Fucking 18 or something stupid, isn't it?
Strength? What? On what?
Not you, the old dwarf.
Yeah, it's 19.
There you go, big strong boy. So he pulls himself up and sort of peeps over the windowsill like that, managing to get his chin resting, sort of his beard sort of puffs out in front of him a little bit, but he's all right. And as he looks in through this this thick stone wall, and he can see into this room there where the thrones. He can see where the thrones are. He can see all the candelabras, this chandelier still hanging. He can see offset on one end of the room. He can see that there are two doorways off of this room. One's got a beautiful sort of tapestried sliding curtain over the front of it. The other one, the curtain has been a bit rotted, maybe used a little bit more regularly than the other.
Right. Well, it's quite interesting.
Can I get in there?
I mean, yeah, you sort of pull yourself up and you start to get to the end of the 150 meters of rope, and you sort of feel a little bit of a tug again, and you sort of, as you start to slip down. That big strong boy. So you manage to keep your fingers right on the edge of the brickwork, pulling yourself into the window, and sort of shimmying in, being these 2 foot high or 4 foot wide, but arched, so your big bum fits under it. But now laying on top of the brickwork, head inside the building, feet outside the building.
You get all the way in.
You can go all the way in. There's a 6 foot drop the other side.
Yeah.
Cool. As you sort of slide in, you know, as Bob only could, with no other way but going head first. So, look, with a nice little combat roll, superhero landing on the other side. Sort of, nobody around to see it. Bob's coolest fucking action ever.
Bollocks.
But yeah, now Bob is in this open regal room.
So go over to one of the doors with the curtain over it, and like try both of them, see if they open or not.
Well, I mean they're just curtain doors. So which one you
Oh,
want to do first? Pretty door, ugly door.
Ugly door.
Cool. As you go over to the ugly door, you see that there is a spiral staircase, very tight spiral staircase that goes upwards.
What about the other one? The other one
you go to it, and there is a tight spiral staircase that goes downwards.
Is there any other doors in the room?
No, that's it.
Go up the staircase.
Go up.
Yeah.
Cool. As you start to climb up the staircase, you sort of you feel. I mean, are you disconnecting the rope?
Yeah, I chopped it off.
Okay, it's fine. You didn't chop it. You just undone it. It's magical rope.
We start to pull the rope.
It's gone.
I'm doing all this on
Bob.
God forbid Bob meets a fucking BEG on his own at this point. Jesus Christ.
Well, we should go back home now. Mission start.
Bob starts to walk up the staircase. And I mean, even for Bob as a dwarf, I mean, it's tight. Shoulders are sort of brushing either side. For the larger lads, it'll be a tight squeeze. But as spiral staircase sort of winds upwards. You get to the top. There is a statue depicting a large bird. I'm going to say bird. You wouldn't really know what kind of bird it was. Various shapes on the wings depicting the color change of the wings.
Is it
that it set
in a
down.
room? In a room.
No, this is all at the top of the staircase. Think Harry Potter going up to Dumbledore's thing.
Right, in the middle, yeah. On the
In the middle
okay,
of the
cool.
staircase.
So what's at the top then?
There is another curtain door.
Open it.
Cool. As you open it, you see you open it and looking, you see another very royal, very regal looking room.
At this point, I think Bob realizes that he's getting he's going a bit too deep, and there could be more to this. So he's going to head back towards everybody else. He's going to go all the way back and then tell them about everything he's just seen, and that they should follow him.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to save you time, and I'm going to get you to tell the magic rope to go back and tell them.
Right. Right, that bloody stupid thing. Yeah. Right. Go tell them that I found something, and you need to get, all of you need to get here quick as you can. Right, and tell them there's ice cream as well.
That's good. The thing can't speak, you know.
Yeah, I'm intrigued, DM, how you're going to act this out.
Yeah.
You have a bit of rope ready.
Oh, did you get everything I said there, Rope? Did you?
And we have to pick up the rope's like sign language.
Yeah, the rope nods.
Right, off you go then.
It's like Lassie or something.
Yeah.
Is the person down the tunnel? Are they okay? Are they in the mine?
What is it, Lassie? Oh god.
You know you've got something, now you want it, you can't fucking find it. Yeah, we go.
It's got a bit of rope.
I didn't think you'd find that much. I thought it would just be like one loop, and then everybody, and then like I'll be back with everybody.
Yeah. But,
Oh,
yeah.
You want a rope? Yeah, you want a talking rope?
Talking rope, yeah.
It's lovely. Yeah. So how would this rope?
It's as if you
Okay.
know.
As the rope starts to fall back, it obviously a rope of climbing is actually a magical item. So it has it's sentient.
You know when it's doing like the sign language and stuff, can you duck down under the camera and just poke the rope?
Yeah, I'd love to see that personally. It would really help make it more immersive.
Yeah, it would. Don't ruin our experience.
I actually have somewhere. Here we go. I actually have a rope of climbing model.
Oh really? Oh, yeah, that's good. What is that? What's the top bit?
What's the plates? Yeah.
No, it's literally it's to show that the rope is hanging on absolutely nothing.
Oh right.
Oh, okay.
It's just clear plastic. But yes, I have a rope of climbing model.
Okay, cool. I may actually be able to do awaken mind with the rope if it can understand. So,
I mean,
guess,
it is sentient. It's a sentient.
Yeah. So the rope comes back to us.
But as the rope sort of comes into the room, and it sort of turns and looks at you.
Oh, hey boy, come over here, boy. I'll give you up. Yeah. What's that? Bob's dead. No. I'll just do a quick in mind.
It sort of it wraps around all of you and just kind of gives a little flip.
Little hug, little rope hug.
neck.
Sort of flicks the end.
Oh, all right. You want us to come with you? So that must be good. Bob's okay then. Is that right?
That's quite good.
Is that right, bro? Oh, very good, very good. All right, all right. Well, all right, guys. Let's follow. It looks like Bob made it. So if we spread ourselves out based on weight, if I go first, and maybe one of the heavier guys, Drago, Mojo, and then Ander, and yeah, do it that way. Probably be all right. Yeah, let's do it.
So as the other four start to slowly make their way out to this walkway, You sort of make your way round. Who was leading?
I'll go first.
Okay. As you sort of get to the sort of area at the end of the building, saying very similar to Bob, you manage to work it out. Like, hey, this is fucking new. This wasn't here. You make it to that arrow slit in the wall and sort of have a peep in. And as you peep in, you see a fucking ugly dwarf looking back at you.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, hey,
Um,
Bob.
Assuming that Bob's going to give you then directions to the fucking way that you got in.
Right. Just,
What, through the arrows? The
Through the little arched window that you got in.
Oh, so they're there. They're at the.
They're at the slit at the minute.
They're at the slit.
keep going, right? Keep going the way you go, not back the other way. Keep going the way you're going, right? And you find a little window. It's got an archway. It's about 4 foot wide and about 10 foot high, and you'll be able to squeeze through it, right? And then a lot on bully through. I mean, Drago and Mojo might have a bit of trouble, but I'll be there to assist. And you know, if I have to call upon giants, I will do. But I'll meet you there. It's only down the way a little bit, right? Keep going.
All right. We'll do that.
Right, see you there.
As you all start to get round there, Cole, Easy, and Easy both managed to squeeze through. Drago, after poking all of his stuff through first, manages to get through even with his huge muscular shoulders.
It's because he's oiled up all the time.
Had some ready, yeah. Ready for any occasion. Oh.
Mojo clears off his armory that he's carrying on his back and like, sort of passes it all in through the fucking window. And then
I've been here about half an hour now. You got anything else? Is that it?
As Mojo jumps and starts to try and slide him in, the wooden walkway underneath his feet sort of collapses under his weight and disappears.
What?
Oh no!
Chuck the rope of whatever the fuck it is. Chuck it out the window.
Grab on
and get from the rope.
I mean, he's in the owl, but there just ain't no wood under his feet no more.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's all right.
But as you got the rope climbing in there, he sort of grabs hold of it. And you sort of see head touching the top, shoulders touching the top, belly touching the bottom. He's holding on to the end of the rope.
Reminds me of my first wife.
Which one of the kids was that though? Fuck, you know.
Can we scramble up back out there to grab the rope and try and help him in?
Well, you're all inside. It's only Mojo outside.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to scramble outside to try and grab the rope and tug him in.
Scramble outside. You're already inside.
Yeah, but sorry, I thought Mojo was outside.
No, Mojo's in the hole.
Oh, sorry, he's
holding on.
Oh, all right, forget.
He's half in and he's half out, right? And we
right.
just got to put him in.
Head's in the building, legs are hanging out.
Gotcha. Sorry.
Drago, get some of that tanning oil on him.
Think Winnie the Pooh and Rabbit's Hole.
Gotcha. I had a different image in my head. It's fine.
They got that horror movie coming out, haven't they?
Oh yeah.
Yes, yeah. I saw a picture of that.
I think I'm gonna watch that.
So as Drago and Bob all get hold of the end of this rope of climbing, and the rope of climbing itself doing the best it can to pull as hard as it can.
Come on, you stupid rope. Put your back into it.
With the heave ho, as Holgarth's huge body, his Holgarth's body being pulled through the hole, almost with a.
Bloody hell, Holgarth. God, if that had been me, I would have got in there much quicker.
Well, you do keep saying that Holgarth's got a beer belly on him, do you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm going to use it.
You want to think about going on a diet, mate? It's just beyond
My
me.
body was fine.
I just eat sheep.
As Mojo pops in the window and sort of lands on the two front runners pulling, which, for want of a better, can be Bob and Cole because they're here. Drago's the anchor at the back.
Yeah.
As this huge Goliath just sort of rolls in the window. So belly flopping on Bob.
Nice.
Right, so, right, you lot. Right, isn't it? I'm sure the rope already told you, but you can see that this is a very regal room, and you know, you got the two doors over there. You got lovely candelabras over there, and you got like a big chandelier up there. And a lovely room. I'm just wondering if there's any sort of like hidden treats in here. I don't know. Did the rope tell you that? It should have done. If we didn't, we're chucking it out the window.
Well, while you're thinking about your hidden traits, we'll call that a break so you can go, have we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Right. So you're now in this magnificent regal room with the two thrones sitting upon a little sort of white marble plinth. As you look around there, as I say, candelabras, various things around. There's an open fireplace. I know Dad appreciates a good fireplace. On top of the fireplace, there's a couple of sort of trinkets, nothing overly. A picture on the wall. The portrait is faded. The face almost looks horrific. As you look at it, the sort of face has started to draw and melt as the paint sort of started to run down the front of the front of the picture. There is a desk per se in the corner of the room with a candle on it. You can sort of see a quill. The quill on it, the feathers sort of started to rot and fade. There's not really a lot of feather left of the feather as he sits in a dried out stained ink pot. There is parchment and a couple of books sitting on the table.
Well, as you can see, there's all this here, right? I don't know, it all looks like junk to me, but I don't like. Gal, you're probably interested in the desk and all that, well, and more so, but, you know, I can't find anything of interest really, apart from staircase over there that goes up, and a staircase over there that goes down.
I wouldn't mind having a look at those books. I do like a book. Yeah.
Right, yeah. Let's have a little look then.
Somebody else looking at books. Yeah. Go on then, investigate the books. Okay,
Investigating those books.
Yeah.
All right. Investigate. And I'm investigating. And I'm investigating. And I'm investigating. And I got 7.
7. They're books.
Oh, wow. Well, nothing special here. Just the usual hoo-ha. Couple of
The one thing that you can make out is the language that they're written in, and they're sort of written in an undead language.
Ooh,
Undead.
undead.
Well, he only rolled a 7, so you know.
That is interesting.
Well, actually, maybe I do think these books are of interest. I might bring them with me just to see if we can find someone who will understand them.
Right, fair enough, mate. You gotta carry him now.
That seems fair. I'll bring. How many books have I got here exactly? Is that 3 books?
Hey, just take 2.
2 books. 2 undead books. All right, yeah, great.
Both written in the same language.
Right, Mojo.
The parchment on the table is also, I mean, although faded, is also written in the same language.
Oh, I'll grab that as well. I'll grab the parchment as well from the.
Cool. There was just a few pages of.
Yeah, you never know. All right, I'll hold on to that.
Let's have a look at these thrones then. see what's going on over here. See if there's any information we can gather from these. Mojo, you take that one, and I'll take the king's one.
Yeah, I want to sit on a throne.
Yeah, well, we sit on him for a bit, you know, bit of role playing, that play king queen.
Yeah.
Both thrones are
Here comes the DM to ruin our fun.
yeah, both thrones are amazingly heavy, crazy weight, a solid metal. And as you sort of brush the dust away, you see that they're underneath there is a bright, vibrant gold.
Ooh.
I want to go on it. Don't take it with me.
Oh, lovely.
Not a single one of you is strong enough to pick up a throne made of gold.
I don't want to pick it up. I want to sit on it.
Gold, that's beautiful. Oh, yeah, lovely. You got the gold in all, have you, Mojo?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely. Gold, blimey. Oh,
The-
I'll do one of them.
The cushions that are on the throne are again old, rotted. As you sort of sit on them, they sort of poof out a cloud of manky, old, rotted dust and feathers. Just a poof.
I don't care. Knackered.
Hey, yeah, I know how you feel, lad. Right, we'll just push through, and you know, we can have a good old rest afterwards. You know, we're on the clock at the moment, so you know. But they're lovely thrones, aren't they? Lovely.
They are
Yeah,
very
I
nice.
like it.
Yeah, very, very nice. I'll have to come back and get me one of these.
I mean, so the only thing that you haven't looked at is the trinkets on the fireplace and the fireplace.
Oh,
I'll have a look at the trinket. Actually, no, I'll go and have a look at the fireplace.
Or an investigation then.
There's always a hidden hatch in the fireplace.
Always.
Always.
Yay! A 22 with my modifier.
So in the fireplace itself, there's
A loose brick.
remnants of old, burnt, rotted wood now. Nothing else seems to be catching your eye except for this small little shimmer in the corner of the fireplace, where the charcoal is so old, right? There's a tiny diamond.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the diamond and pick up the diamond. Yeah. Oh, look what I got!
That's mine.
It's not yours. I found it.
And it's a rough. It's not a cut diamond. It's just a rough. It literally to an untrained eye, it literally just look like a piece of glass.
Okay.
Just a rough, beaten up, shiny.
It's a diamond, so it's a diamond. I got a diamond.
That's all right. Well done, lad. Good find, that. What is drinking saying?
No, I'm just going to look at the trinkets now.
As Mojo stands up from the fireplace, the portrait over the top with the one eye sort of and the face running down, it almost looks like the eye is looking at you.
Ooh.
I've seen this in Ghostbusters too.
Oh.
And many other films. Rescue Rangers for me.
Something to do with
Yeah, but
eyes.
definitely Ghostbusters too. Okay. I swear that's looking at me. I'll just sort of casually just make my way over to the trinkets. Just
Oh,
keep,
you're not casually. The trinkets are on the fucking mantelpiece of the fireplace.
Oh, no, all right then. I'm not then.
Stand
Right,
up.
then.
So
Okay.
as
Every so often I start to look at them. I
this
just go,
eye is looking at you from the portrait, you're standing there sort of
okay.
looking
Right,
at the
do I do
portrait
another-
in the eye while going through the trinkets.
Right. So do I do another investigation?
No, it's fine. I used the 22.
All right.
So on the mantelpiece, there are various bits of golden paraphernalia underneath all of the dust. One is a tiny little golden box with a red, what you assume used to be a red velvet lid. Very pretty, but the red velvet is sort of darkened and torn and with time faded. There is a large sort of vased shaped item with a lid. Not golden in color, but more of a brass feel to it. Other than that, it's literally just tiny little trinkets, candlestick holders. Yeah, nothing really of any value. But the box and the vase.
Still getting a bit kind of sus about this eye.
It still looks like the eye itself hasn't moved from the picture, but you get a feeling that he's looking at you.
Is there any way of pulling the picture down?
You can if you want to.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a huge portrait, like 6 foot high, 4 foot wide.
Hey Draco, come give me a hand taking this portrait down. I want to have a look at this.
So you literally grab hold of it, lift it, sit it on the floor. There's nothing behind it except for a wall.
And what about if I look behind the portrait?
There's nothing. There's just a picture.
I'll punch a hole through it and everything. Say, don't look at me like that again.
Sure, but just by touching it with your finger, it's so old you just kind of straight through it.
Okay. All right. Poke his other eye out and I'll go behind it. Do like with their mouth in the Goonies. Drink. He'd be like, Bob, come here and make me feel like a woman. Come give me a nice raised leg kiss.
Where's that voice coming from?
He's only me. He's Mojo.
Oh, yeah. It's funny that, but good one, that lad. Yeah, good love.
Give me a nice sweet slippery kiss.
No.
Right. Well, we've inspected everything, and we've not really got anything of particular value. Oh, have we looked? We looked at those trinkets, didn't we? No,
When
we
you
didn't.
looked at them, you haven't looked in them.
Let's go take a look at these trinkets. I'll take a look at them.
So you've got the little golden box and the vase shaped item with a lid.
I'll go for the vase shaped item with the lid.
Cool. So as you get it down, I mean, it's heavy. It's a heavy brass vase shape as you sort of hold it and turn it around. You're looking at you're holding an urn.
Oh.
There is a symbol on the urn, sort of carved into the brass. Oh, excuse me. And the symbol on the urn is the symbol of the Templars.
Oh.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, he's a bit.
So I've got some Templar ashes. They're not the ashes of the black though. We already did that one.
You got the sacred ashes already.
Yeah, that's not bad. All right. So these just some generic ashes.
Well, that would make sense, seeing as a Templar sort of occupy this building and that. We met him down in the lobby, and it makes sense really. Nothing to be concerned about, really.
Yeah, probably the ashes for that dude that you just the dude with the eye you just ripped out, Mojo. Probably his ashes.
Oh yeah, probably is. Yeah.
Might be.
Yeah. All right.
Hey man, I'm the dude.
And you got all that's left is the little gold trinket box.
Yeah. Does one of you guys want to take a look at that, or should I go in?
Bob's learned his lesson. He's not doing anything. So while you're there, Cole,
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Mojo's playing around with his portrait. So you open the lid, and as you open the lid, the sort of cloth top almost disintegrates, like non-existent. But you can see that there's beautiful carved golden lid, I suppose, call it anything. Beautiful engravings, the sign of the Templar all the way around the trinket box. But as you open it, you look inside. There's various. There's a necklace with a small diamond on it. There is a brooch in the shape of a fish with a diamond in the eye, and there's a ring in there, a huge, massive sort of like signet ring. Would easily fit over your thumb, being the size of the ring itself, and the insignia on it is of that of the Templar.
Alrighty, well, these are fine Templar relics. I wonder why they or how they found their way over here. I'm sure the Templar would like to get these back at some point. Is there any, let me do a little investigation, if I may, if any arcana or magic on these items? What's my arcana? Oh, +1. Okay. It is a 18.
Very nice. Your sort of sense of magic and the mage circle is he's very keen, and you can sense that these items have got a magical essence about them. You're not quite sure what it is. What I'm going to use Anders' ability to offer you a hand. And as Anders sort of comes up and just places his hand on your shoulder, and he goes, those items will be with the blessing of Andraste.
All right, so it's pretty good haul we got going here. Excellent. So we should definitely hold on to these, bring these with us, potentially use them. Are we able to find out what effect they have now through further investigation, or not?
No, the blessing of Andraste has different effects on those that carry it. I could do this as Ander, because Ander knows his Andraste because he was taught by a cleric. Yeah, the blessings of Andraste will affect those that carry them slightly different. Each Grey Warden with their skills may be given something slightly more different. Those that are blessed by the Chantry would then get further bonuses from carrying such a blessing.
Those blessed by the Chantry.
Did someone do something about the venom that we got for our weapons?
Yeah, you need to go to a weaponsmith or an
the venom glands. Yeah. All right. Well, we can make use of these now potentially. So we got a ring. We got a fish with a diamond in the eye. And was there something else as well?
And a necklace. They were just really pretty tricky. It's only the ring that contains magical.
Right. All right.
Magical.
So it's my ring.
It is a big ring. It would fit on your finger. Your Grey Warden, that works. Blessed by the Chantry.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, I am.
Is there a persuasion check on that?
I think you'll find out actually I am, because when Mojo was flirting with one of the sisters, she said, "I'm afraid I'm unable to do it, but what I can do is offer you a blessing." So she gave him a blessing.
Oh.
So I remember.
All right, so
and
Mojo is not
acting like a bell end. The blessing.
So Mojo's a candidate. I assume Ander is a candidate.
And so
and so with cleric, right?
And myself and all.
Who's got the ring?
I'm holding it currently.
I'll give you my diamond for the ring.
I'm not trading for this item. I wanted to go the most, the best candidate.
Well, that would make sense. Yeah.
It would be. I am also captain of the Goliath.
I'll
And,
just hop over to that desk. I'll do some character interviews on y'all for a couple of hours.
Amongst other things, and it would fit me.
well, that's right. It would be. I mean, it looked like it probably belonged to a Templar Goliath or
So now hold on a second.
along
I
those
said
lines.
it would fit the half elf, the spindly half elf's thumb. Yeah, the spindly half elf. Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's very true.
his
That's huge.
thumb would fit my middle finger. I ain't no fucking Goliath.
So the huge signet ring to the half elf would be kind of like a tiny, tiny ring to the Goliath.
Yes.
So that could potentially be a problem.
The Goliath, as Mojo trying to doesn't even have a little finger, it sort of sits on the end.
Right. Well,
It don't fit you, Mojo.
judging by size, then I'd say Drago would probably be the best fit. But that's just my opinion.
I reckon Ada. I mean, but he's not. He can't use that kind of thing, and he's evil. But I can't use it because if I call upon the old giant's might, right?
Everything that you wear grows with you.
Yeah, but I'm worried that ring might not, and it would bop my finger off. But
Fair. Yeah.
I'm willing to give it a try. I can always just take the old giant's might off.
Right,
If I grow, it starts to hurt a little bit. Go
Pop it in your pocket and continue.
And it probably don't help now. I've got these big old gherkin fingers anyway.
Were you blessed by the chantry?
To an extent, yes.
Yeah. Right. Well, I think you're fine, Carl. If you missed it, I'm a king, right? So I got a blessing of Andraste anyway.
Your blessing from Andraste came from being a paladin, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it's from being king.
By default. Because I reigned this bitch.
That's right.
Yes, there are 3 suitable candidates.
All right, there's 3 suitable candidates. Okay. Right. Why is this falling upon me to decide?
It hasn't fallen upon you.
I suppose it hasn't.
Upon yourself.
I suppose it hasn't.
You just have it in your possession.
I just have it in my possession. But with great power comes great responsibility.
You don't have to give it to any of them. You can give it back to the Templars.
I do like that one.
Well,
no, I don't want to give it to them.
You can say that.
I'm doing this. Just so you know, I'm doing this in a Russian accent.
Oh.
So I'm not metagaming. He's very good. No, you just give it back to the Templars, his friends.
All right.
They would appreciate it,
I think we can give it back to him. We can give it back to him after we've used and defeated the archdemon. That's when we can get back to him. I think we should definitely keep it in our possession. I guess I don't have to decide now.
No.
And it's not my decision as we've all said. We'll decide as a group. But for the moment, perhaps we'll just head on, and I'll keep this on my person, and we'll come back to it.
I think that's the best decision there, Go. Yeah, you made a good one there, and but I think what's more important is that we start moving, because we've been in this room for about 5 hours now, and we've only got 7 hours left.
That's true. Time is of the essence. Let's press on and
call it 9.
9 hours left.
No, we've only got 9.
9 hours left.
So right over here, previously, I came in before I sent that stupid rope back to tell you what had happened. I found the spiral staircase that went straight up behind that old tattered curtain on the right hand side, and then on the left hand side, I found a staircase that went down. Now, I don't know, I'm not a scientist or anything like that, but we came up, did we not? We came up. We've been working our way up this building, haven't we? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. And I say we continue up. I mean, what's the point in going back down? It's going to take you down to a lower floor. I reckon we should continue up and they can keep going up.
I would concur.
Yeah, up we go then.
So
Go on in, Ada.
Ada being slim and slender makes out this easy without a problem. The two bulkier lads really start to sort of struggle as they really like shimmying up when they get to the top with the huge statue. Mojo's just sheer bulk knocking into one of the wings, just snaps it off.
Oh no.
As the stone just crashes to the floor, just with his sheer bulk trying to fit up through the small hole.
How you doing, lad? Yeah. You need a bowl, dear? Need a bowl?
Yeah,
Right.
I need some help.
Get your hand in. I'll give you a bowl.
The top floor room of this building, or of where you are. This is a what looks like a bedroom. It's in slightly better condition than the room that was downstairs, but not massively better. There are a chest of drawers. You know, there's another desk with the table, two silver candlesticks set on top of it. The wax melted down the side, burnt away decades ago, from what you can tell. There are 3 windows looking out across whatever's outside. The roof is pretty solid, so the room is very dry. Again, portraits on the walls, the paint is worn, and the faces are all very drawn. So you can't make out any sort of images really of what they are.
Is it a dead end?
Yes, it's just a room. It's just a bedroom.
Right, go on, you lot, turn around and just go down the other one.
Quick, just perusal into these drawers and desks and tables. Very
Yeah, I
quick.
mean, you open up the drawers, it's just rags and what will probably
All right, yeah.
at one point
yeah.
used to be clothes. As you look at a bed, I haven't finished with the description yet. As you look at the bed again, a huge, massive 4-poster bed. All the wood is still very present. The mattress worn, collapsed. All of the curtains sort of laying on the floor. There is a huge Templar symbol on the wall behind. But as you sort of get closer to the bed itself, laying in the bed is a skeletal figure.
Ooh.
Go on, go, hurry up.
Oh, I found something over here. It looks to be a skeleton
Oh,
or a skeletal figure.
who's ever looked
Assassin.
then? Is it as big, dear? Does it?
No, the skeletal figure that lays in the bed is still, it is very much a dead skeleton.
As opposed to a live one.
Well,
Yeah, fair one. Yeah, fair enough.
The skeleton that lays in bed, I mean, as you sort of try and draw back the blanket that's on it, and you can see that it was in sort of maybe a nightgown or nightwear, as the cloth on it had all rotted into the bone, etc. Yeah, no shoes or any sort of armor or wear on this, but looking on its finger, you see another Templar ring.
I think we should take this ring as well. I think it potentially would be of use. But we should probably do it with the utmost respect and some sort of blessing from anyone who is Andraste inclined.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I was absolutely disgusted by your decision, Ned. And then after you followed it up with a blessing. I sort of agree with that. So go on then, Drago. Go on, your turn.
As Draco gently lifts the hand up and just slides the ring off, the head sort of just flops and the jaw was off.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. We'll make good use of it though.
You talking to a bloody skeleton, are you?
Yeah. Just I'm paying my respects to those who have departed.
Stupid bunch of bones. Right. We apologise for stealing your wedding ring, me darling. And
As you sort of stand there now talking to this skeleton, you hear a voice. I can't do the voice that I did last week because of the sore throat. But you hear a voice sort of echo over the wind sort of whistling around outside. Come and play. It was much creepier last week, but I cannot do it with a sore throat.
oh, where's that voice again?
Oh no. It's a creepy one.
That's a bit weird. You reckon he's that girl, that woman in the bed? You reckon he's her, like in his spirit form or something like that? What do you think?
I don't know. Potentially. Hello? Can you tell us where you are?
Is there, we have a look around in here, right? You can determine who this stupid woman was.
Well, she was part of the Templar.
Well, it's obvious, really, isn't it?
Well, just starting on point 1. Point 2, I guess we'd have to have a look around. Yeah.
Right. Get yourself. Don't be going looking up her blouse, all right? It's completely disrespectful. And
Are you assuming that the body in the bed is a woman?
Well, the
that's right.
nightwear suggested that. I don't know. I said you said nightwear. You didn't say female nightwear. I just saw in my head a night dress.
Well,
true.
just to point out, back in the olden days, men would wear nightgowns as well.
They would. They would. That's a very good point. Very good point. I'm in the modern world too much, so gotta get back into it.
Never wear pajamas.
Right. So
no way to determine if it was male or female.
maybe if we derove this, come and play. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
You're disgusting.
I'm just saying that's just that the skeletal figure said come and play. But maybe that's where they were going with that one. I'm just here to please. I'm a pleaser, not a taker.
You're a bit of a weirdo, but you know you're all right, I suppose. Yeah, well, I'll go with it. Whatever you reckon,
Love.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this dresser first. What's in here then?
What?
Let's have a look. Some old underwear and.
Oh, hold on. I'm really intrigued now. So you're
it's a bag of gold. Oh, lovely. I like
right.
that.
You're looking at this skeleton trying to depict whether it's male or female, right?
Oh, through a sideboard.
There is a way to tell it. So roll me an intelligence check. Let's see how clever you are.
I'm not very clever. Let's see. I gotta. I got a free.
No, it's to you. It's just a final point.
Do I roll one?
If you want to.
This isn't going to be good. Oh, it's more than your 3.
Well, that's all right then. Let's play ball.
Yeah, straight roll. So 10.
Fair enough. So the first thing that you notice when you take the ring off is that the ring that comes off of the body upstairs is bigger than the ring that was downstairs.
Yeah, we
Right.
knew that.
The difference. Well, you never asked.
Right.
It's larger than the ring that was downstairs. The only other thing that
Actually, we didn't know that. Sorry.
you didn't. The only thing that you take from the skeleton itself is that it's laying straight, as in it's very thin hipped. That's pretty much all I can give you for a 10. There are ways of telling a male and female skeleton apart, but for a 10, not a chance.
For sure.
But we'll have a look through the dresser and that, and see what else we can find. Any sort of leads or anything that can aid us in any way.
There was nothing in the dresser but rotted clothes.
I'm gonna smash the dresser open, see if there's any hidden compartments in it.
What about
Nothing flies out of the dresser except for moths.
what about this huge Templar symbol? Can we inspect that a little bit closer? That was on behind the bed or something like that.
And Ander would know this, again, being of Chantry, being raised in the Chantry. Templar royalty would have very similar sort of layouts to this. From what you can gather of where you are, this is the last resting place, or Ander can gather, this is the last resting place of Andraste's mortal lover.
God, it's quite a significant place, isn't it? It's quite sacred.
Without Anders' books, he can't remember his name.
Oh!
Well, that's interesting.
Andraste, show me, give me the information I require, my darling lord. Give it, I beg of thee, as your humble servant. We only wish to aid this land, and we need your help, my love. Please, I beg of thee.
Right. So are you asking Andraste what the name of her mortal lover was?
But yeah, Bob's on his knees praying.
I tell you what. Do you have an inspiration?
No, I don't. So I can't use it. I can't. Well, I can't. I don't have one.
Have you still got your divine sense? Have you got anything?
I knew you were going to ask me that, and I don't think I do. I do. I have one more.
Do you want to use it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Used.
Cool. So as you get down on your hands and knees and you talk to Andraste through your prayer, the name starts to resonate through your body, and it's Matharath.
Matharath.
That's Maferrath.
Here lies Matharath, and
you get your in the depiction, you get a vision of what he would look like in all of his regal armor, sort of standing astride with like the gold all glowing around him, beautiful essence of this huge Templar guard, long flowing golden locks tied back in a ponytail. But one thing that catches you, because you use the divine sense, I'll give it to you. The one thing that catches you is the weapon that he's holding in his hand. It's very similar to something you are carrying. The sword,
Ooh.
the sword that he's holding in his hand is the Oathbringer.
Oh, I got myself a vision there, lads. He seems to be carrying the Oathbringer. Who's got that? Who's holding that? Someone's got the oath. Who's got it?
Drago's got it, isn't
I actually think Drago picked that up.
he? Drago's got it.
Oh
Drago.
yeah, the thing we got from the place. Yeah.
You have in your possession the Oathbringer, which is this person, more than a person, this person's weapon.
Matharath, so Matharath was basically the first Templar.
Oh, we be in a sacred ground here, lads, and we should pay them the utmost respect as we make our way through.
Oh. Interesting. Did you explain to us about him, the sword, the Oathbringer? No, you said about the Oathbringer. The Oathbringer was this dead dude's weapon. That
That's
right?
right. That's right. Yeah.
Well,
That's
what
right.
if we give the Oathbringer back to this dead fellow right here? Wouldn't that be the utmost respect?
Oh, I like it. Oh, go. Oh, bless you, lad. You're a good lad. I might have you introduced into my knighthood, and you'll be part of Osimar's army.
Well, that I'm much obliged. That'd be great. It'd be lovely to have a home again. But yeah, I think we should do it. I think we should have a crack.
It's not easy though. You have to work for it. You can't just take the knighthood and then just like bugger off. You got to put your work in. It's not easy.
All right. Well, I
Right.
duly noted, sir. And my people will talk to your people. And yeah, well, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Right, lovely. Drago!
Yes, it's me what is the problem. That's what.
Drago.
Yes. But that.
You're all right, mate. Yeah, you're all right.
No, it's very good. Yes, I'm fine. What is this?
There's something in that sword that you picked up.
You want this pretty sword? Yes, this one.
Yeah, but I'll give it right back. Let's have a look here. Let's have a little look.
Let's have a look now.
What's it say? Is there anything on it, or is there anything of interest?
Oh, I mean, the only thing that's on it is the description of what it is. It had its name on it. It had carvings of Indrastate. They're gonna hold a sort of pretty.
I'm not sure.
I think he's gonna love it. I think it's gonna make his day.
Right, well, yeah. What's he gonna do with the bleeding sword anyway? Just lie down with his stupid sword and just, what I mean? You're a bit better off in Drago's hands, swinging it on a battle.
Drago don't really use it, does he? Because he's got his thingy, he's got his hammer. So
Wait a
I
second.
think we put it back.
Do you think this guy wrote the poetry that we saw on the pillars? Like, I need to be set free from my fear and doubt. I'm left to wonder what my life was about. When I think things are common and I thought things are right, all that stuff. You think maybe he was the author of this, and that perhaps by giving them the Oathbringer, he'll be set free.
Oh,
You think?
yeah. Well, I'm having a good think about it, and yeah, I reckon we should do.
You're gonna put the sword in the hands of the skeleton.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
100%. No, I don't reckon it's a good idea. Go.
I think it's a great idea. I'm very
Well,
confident.
Well, no, hang on a minute. You know, he's been in all sorts of like games
We
on
just
here.
get the fucking thing his sword back.
I
We're
think
going
this is a
round
great
the bloody
fight.
circles here and we're running out of time. We can't take a long risk because we're running out of time. And I think we're already established it'll be the best thing for him to have his sword back. Just give the fucking sword back and move on.
That's
No.
it.
Taking a long
Mojo
rest.
knows what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. don't you?
Right. You got to calm down, lads. Right. You got listening.
By the time you finish deliberating, I would have had my long rest.
It's an important decision here.
The guy's got a point.
Right?
I don't think I'll go posh now because you know Andrew and all that. I don't think anything's going to be waking that skeleton up. But if you wish to give it a try, I mean, sure, why not?
Well,
If nothing happens when we give him the sword back, we just take it back.
I thought you were a
He's not
believer,
pro-
Andrew.
You know?
Let's do it. Let's just do it. It'll be fun. You like it.
I'm not too sure about it.
He said, "Come and play." This is like playing.
Oh,
Put
what
a
a-
sword in a skeleton's hand. How could you get less playful?
Look, hang on a minute. Come on, right. I got a bad feeling about this one.
More
Right?
painful.
I got a bad feeling about this one. Right.
Listen,
I don't think we should do it.
Listen. If we give him the sword and nothing happens, we can just take it straight back away again. It's going to take a matter of seconds to find out.
No. Like I said, I've got a bad feeling about this one, and I reckon we should just go. Just take this all, just get out of here.
Right. Well, I guess we could put it to a vote.
Wait, that was my bloody vote.
It's five of us. Fuck you know.
And
Right.
several people who aren't.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Anders already said yes, so Anders gone give it to the skeleton.
Well, I say to be fair, because we don't have Anda and we don't have Drago here, I'm going to toss a coin.
No, you don't need to toss a coin because I know what they're going to say.
You don't.
I do.
I say nay. Nay.
Andrew's already said yes, and Drago has already got the sword out and is ready to give it. So they both.
I said yes, and Cole's pretty much said yes. So well, there you go then.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what happens.
All
Start the
right.
fireworks.
Right, Bob runs off with the sword.
With the sword.
Yeah.
Chicken. With the Oathbringer. You've taken the Oathbringer. Oh,
Like
damn it.
Drago sort of like slowly starts to lead him down. It just sort of disappears out of his hands. Just goes. Ah.
This is the part of the movie where it goes to Dutch angles and it starts getting all warped. Cole just runs after Bob. Like, Bob! Don't take this from us, Bob! How dare you!
No, I got a bad feeling. I got to do it.
Curse you and all of the halflings! Oh, too much. Right, yeah. Yeah, something along those lines, anyway.
I'm bloody halflings. I don't know what you're talking about, mate, to be honest.
Yeah, you and your Lord of the Rings non-watching, whatever.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. Right. So yeah, I guess we're chasing after Bob then.
He's Bob literally running away.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's up to you guys what you do at this point. You know, Bob's made his way to the staircase to head back down because there's no way in, no other way out of this place.
Cole pulls his bow out.
Oh,
Puts
no
notches
way.
an arrow and he starts running after Bob. Could be a bluff. That's fine.
Bob stops and it just stops after hearing the arrow.
It's taking us 15 minutes
Stretch of the
to
bow.
decide whether or not to give a sword back to a skeleton. Oh, it's taking us about 15 minutes.
This is climactic, man. This is like Brexit. It's going to take time.
It's not because you just give it. It's fucking simple. You give it the sword. If nothing happens, you can just take it again. It's you're only seeing if something's going to happen or not.
Bob, how
It's not
strongly
really-
do you feel?
I don't reckon it's a good idea, mate.
It's not a problem. Don't you worry about things, friend. You Bob, you get.
I mean,
the idea.
Drago doesn't even use the bloody thing either, really.
Why is
So-
so bloody sure situation?
Well, just
I've been in battle with him enough to know that he's not drawn that sword once to use in battle.
right. Hold on. He's not attuned to it, and he's only had it for like 3 hours.
Oh, well, there's that anyway.
Right. Well,
And at the end of the day, you can attune to it if and when he gets it. Because at the moment, we're not going to have a long rest for him to attune to it anyway. So it's not really going to make a difference.
But any of you can attune to it at any long rest. I mean,
Yeah,
Jesus
which
Christ.
we're not doing again. So by the looks of
right,
it,
listen. Right, okay, I'll stop. Right. There you go. Take your bleeding sword.
Well,
Then
thank you,
remember,
Bob.
Very nice.
Is-
That's good, yes. I may put it down on the bed, yes.
I do not condone what you're doing. And go. You weren't really going to shoot me, were you?
Oh, of course not, good sir. I was just, it was all
Oh.
theatrics.
no, but he was.
Right, while you guys are chatting, Drago sort of lays the sword on the bed next to the skeleton and sort of gently wraps the skeleton's hand around the hand.
Okay.
See, well, that was bloody pointless, wasn't it?
Well,
Oh, see, I
that's
told
all
you
we
had
were
nothing to
trying to
worry
do.
about.
The only thing that happens is the jaw that sort of turned when it turned and the jaw opened. The jaw sort of like just clicked out of place there to kind of hangs.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Well, it was worth a shot. I'm glad we had that discussion. I got a lot from it, actually.
Yeah, well, bloody waste of time, really.
No problem, don't worry. I put back in. There you go.
Oh no, I think we should leave it there. No, let's take it.
No, I think you're right there, Gal. You should leave it as a good gesture, gesture of goodwill, really.
You're gonna leave.
Take you 15 minutes to decide whether or not to put it there. Just fucking leave it there. Jeez.
Well, I wanted to do it for an effect, but if it's not going to create an effect, then we probably need it to fight the Jowan and the
Well, then
archdemon.
we're going to have to
Well,
have
no.
a long rest, aren't we? Otherwise, no
hey.
one can tune into it.
No, hang on a minute, right? Right, listen here, like, what did I say earlier, you lot? I said this was sacred ground we be treading on, and the sword should remain with its wielder.
Well, I guess you were kind enough to. We can always come back for it.
No,
You were kind enough to allow us to do this thing. So
that's right. Yeah.
maybe I can be swayed. I actually need to go get my battery charger because I'm about to run out of battery. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Right on then, mate. And Mojo, you don't touch that bleeding sword, all right? Leave it where it
I
is.
don't want the bleeding thing. I said leave it there.
Wow. Okay, so you put the Oathbringer. You put the Oathbringer back down next to the body. Leave it there, yeah.
If you're happy with that, Drago, you happy with that? Yeah.
It's the amount of bullshit I went through to pick this fucking up, and now I'm leaving it for dead body. It's crazy, people. What the fuck? It's fine. If you say leave it, I fucking leave it.
So you're not happy. Well, it's up to you, mate. You know very well. You can pick it up if you want.
All right. Yeah.
I think Stefan might be losing his mind.
It's difficult.
Yeah, leave it there. It shouldn't have taken fucking 20 minutes. 25 minutes later, we're still debating it.
Well, you're not going to save the world in a day. It takes a lot of time, deliberation, and conversation.
Well, that's right. And we should really decide if Drago's happy with it or not. Let's try and determine that before we leave. And
Man, always Drago up it. Drago fucking had it out ready to put it there, so I don't think he really gives a shit.
I don't know. What
We all voted, so fucking we all voted. The majority said yes, we'll leave it, we'll give it back, and we'll leave it there. That's what we're doing, and now we're debating it again.
Yeah, but
allow me to give you a logic on situation. Yeah, it's very good, right?
It's simple, right? It's simple.
Oh, give the floor to Drago. Give the floor. He was about to take the floor. Let him have the floor.
Listen,
My
I was just
God.
going to say, it's simple. If we're not having a long rest, if we're not likely to have a long rest, right, then you're not going to attune to it. So it's going to be pointless. If there's a chance we're going to have a long rest, then and you can attune to it, take the fucking thing.
I mean, I know it's going to sound really stupid, but what about the long rest after the mage circle? Not everything needs to be done in 5 minutes, man. We've been playing this for
Well, I don't know
50
because I don't know where this is going, do I? I don't know if we're going to end up in the final battle in like the next or another massive battle before.
well, yeah.
Allow me to throw something at you. No.
Okay, right, fine then.
Well, we'll play the probabilities, and probability is likely that we're going to have a bit more to go before the final battle. So
It's very true. Allow me to throw logic at you. We found this magical sword in room with magical ashes.
Yes.
We went through lots of bullshit to pick up this fucking weapon. The DM show us this magical weapon hanging on side of rock. We climbed around, fucking picked it up. Now you want to leave it with fucking dead body. The fuck's wrong with you?
it's a sign of respect, I guess.
It's a sign of respect, right? And
You
but
want
I
to
mean,
leave, you want to leave, no, fuck you. You want to
No,
leave magical
no.
sword.
I need to go to bed.
You're quite happy to nick his fucking ring, but you want to
Right.
leave the magical sword. What the fuck
no,
is wrong
no,
with you?
no,
Good
no.
night.
Well, we'll give him
No.
back the ring as well.
No, you are there, mate, Joe.
I don't think he is. He's gone.
I know.
All right. Well,
Yeah, go on,
I was just gonna say, maybe we should just take it then, and yeah.
It's entirely up to you. Entirely up to you.
Drago's put it back in the sheath, and
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, that's your decision. It's fine. That's absolutely fine. I'm not going to say anything otherwise, but it's a bit out of water, really, considering the bloke wielded it for his whole life, and he died with it in his hands, and it's a sacred ground and whatnot, and he's finally reunited with it, and then you take it away. But that's your decision. It's your own free will. You can do whatever you want, really.
A compromise could be that once we've used it, we can actually give this man a proper burial, and then give him his sword back. Then, after defeating the archdemon, that would be a most stellar outcome, I think, for everyone.
That's I like that idea, and I think you'd go for that. Yeah, I think. Would you go for that? Yeah, you gonna go? Oh yeah. He likes that.
Cole grabs the skull's head. He's just like, "Yes, I would."
No.
as the other
Go.
half
That's
draws
so
out.
disrespectful. Go. I'm disgusted by that.
It's a pile of bones. He left it a long time ago. He gets it. He gets the joke. He'll get it. It's fine. It's fine. He's laughing. He's laughing.
I love the fact that you spent so long talking about this sword, you've actually scared Stefanoff.
I didn't mean to. I thought he was like sort of joking.
Well, he said he had to go anyway. I think he had a hard finish.
Yeah.
A hard end.
Yeah.
So that's fair enough.
He did.
Yeah. So, what's everyone doing?
Right then. I reckon we should get going. This is obviously dead end. And we don't get anything else out of this room. And, just have a look around and see what else there is.
Yeah.
So you're making your way back down the staircase that you came up.
There's the one. There's the one.
Back down into the throne room, kind of such.
Right, and behind door number 2
was a staircase going down.
is another bleeding staircase, but this time he's going down.
And
Go on in, Ada.
as you start to walk down the staircase, that's where I'll leave it for this week.
What? Oh, yeah, there's only 2 of us. Yeah. Oh,
I don't know.
It's 20 past 11.
We could have kept it going, but that's
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. You're right. It did take 25 minutes to make a decision, but that's what happens when it gets to nearly midnight. thank you very much for everybody that's made it to the end. And until next time, take care.